This is Alex, the Beer Master. Welcome to my channel. Guess what time it is?
WildCard, bitches! Yeah!
So, this is Alex Beermaster. Welcome to WildCard Wednesday and Thomas Mill 75 and Alex Beermaster channel. And what we have today, before I do that, don't forget, leave the baggage clean and the douchery at the door and all those wonderful things that Mr. Eric likes to say occasionally or all the time. And
something like that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to remember everything. What we have today on our panel is the legendary Bumpy.
What we have today, or who?
And legendary Jordan. And legendary Tanner. So, let's get the show. Yes, I said legendary Tanner. You didn't hear me. Legendary Tanner. So, I love you, Tanner, you're saying. So, let's get the show on the road. And let's get Mr. Bumpy on it.
So, I asked as we left Beerman's last show, as we're all off air, who farted?
I don't know who farted.
Beerman said he did.
Yeah, he did.
But yes, I have a who farted here. It's 5 o'clock somehow.
Somewhere.
Yeah. Almost 5 here.
So this is a double IPA. Comes in
Nice.
8% ABV.
Nice.
It's brewed with Phantasm, double dry hop with Citra and Nectaron.
Ooh.
Canned on date was January 14th, putting it at 2 months. Cracking it open.
Hell yeah, nice hiss. Nice hiss, actually. I heard that.
And we pour into a glass that just had a lager in it, so it shouldn't be bad. This should definitely mask anything from the lager.
Wow, that's murky.
Oh, that looks delicious. That looks like a New England IPA. Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, so it's got that really tight knit bubbled head, vibrantly white. It's got that melted lemon lollipop coloration to the body of the beer itself. It's opaque, can't see through it. It's a murky one. So we'll get into the aromas and the flavors when we come back. Cheers.
Cheers to Dan. Cheers, Dan. And cheers to, I can't see the other name now. What does that say?
Simo.
See, nice to see you, my friend. Cheers, brother. I'm going to get Mr. Beerman and then Tanner and the Jordan. All right. Let's get Beerman. And then Tanner.
Hi, how you doing? I have a beer from Pelican Brewing Company out of Tillamook, Oregon.
Oh, yeah.
Recently sent one to Jordan, actually, the IPA. This is a double IPA,
That stuff's
or as Alex calls them, a double India Pale Ale.
Or a dipper.
good. Well, either way, it's still delicious. No
Or a
matter what.
dipper.
It's a dipper. It's a 9% with 90 IBUs. Very well balanced.
Ooh, 90 IBU is my kind of beer.
Yeah, and it's bitter. It is a little old. I just had one, but they were free. My wife brought them home the other day. I was like, oh, okay.
Nice.
So got my main beer company church key. So let's open it up. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I just see what I read, Beerman. That's all I do. Appreciate you, Beerman. You're a saint.
Oh, you're all right. I was just playing.
I know you got to play with me. You're like a brother to me. You know that. Appreciate you.
So a little chill haze, but a nice color. It's not oxidized too much. It's getting there though. but we'll find out. You guys will find out. I already know. But there you go. Nice head, finger head. There you go. Oh, it's actually not bad. Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
Not as bad as I thought.
All
Cheers.
right. So now we got Mr. Tanner. Then Jordan. Then me.
Side beer. PBR.
I hope not.
Side project.
Side whiskey.
Side
Well,
project. Awesome.
Side woman.
Side other beer. Yeah. All right. So from guess where, Bubby?
Treehouse.
Proclamation.
Nice. Proclamation.
But this isn't the Proc IPA. This is their Proc Pale.
Mm.
Pale lager.
Pale Ale.
Oh,
So the Proc IPA is 6.5%. This one's 5.5. It's canned 1/15/25. Yeah, this was 10 and change for a 6-pack, 12-ounce cans.
Nice.
I've never had this before, and I'm a big fan of the Proc IPA because it's like a New England IPA, but it's not your super murky, hazy New England, and they're cheap. It's like $10.70 or something for a 6-pack of those 6.5% IPAs. So it's a little bit lower ABV, same price.
Oh, that looks juicy. That looks delicious.
Yeah, kind of looks like a West Coast actually.
Yeah, it does.
Golden,
That's what I just reviewed. West Coast.
lots of effervescence.
Nice.
A little bit of a chilled haze, but for the most part, more clear. We got a nice 1.5 finger bone white head on top, holding some decent retention, a little bit of lacing already. Yeah, looks good. See what that's about next time around. Cheers.
Awesome beans, Mr. Tanner. Got the
Right.
Jordan next.
Good dinner.
All right.
Bang.
We got freshly canned today. D-Light American Lager from Druthers.
Oh, nice.
Proper glassware. Druthers checker.
That looks. Oh, yeah, see.
It's a crusher.
Well, that looks. Wow, that looks like juicy to me. Or is it just mine?
Harder.
That freaking looks delicious.
Nice.
Oh,
That's brilliant. God, the clarity's beautiful.
Nice.
I had it. I've sampled on the county line. It's so good.
Oh, wow. Nice.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right. So now we're gonna
All right, cheers.
me. Well, today this actually looks pretty cool. I didn't notice this, but it's money.
Mm.
It's money. So before we get into that, first it is stacks on stacks. I didn't really think about. I was thinking about pancakes, stacks on stacks.
Oh, is that other half stacks on stacks?
Yes, I do, my brother.
Okay, I love stacks on stacks.
Well, I can't. Well, you say you love it. I'm gonna see if I fall in love with it. We're gonna see. So obviously, I love other halves just as much as you. So I got stack on stack, other half brewing, and it is a double dry hop in Imperial India Pale Ale, although means IPA, as Kevin tells me. So, and Beer Man. So I'm just going by the abbreviation, but it should just say IPA then it could just be Indian or whatever. It doesn't matter. It's funny. But yeah, so that's what we got here. Let me see before I show that. I'm going to show everything here. Then I'm going to see if there's an ABV here. That looks beautiful. That kind of reminds me of the stout from Evil Twin that I never had.
The Big Money Stout.
Exactly.
Mm.
Except that has pizza and money on it. So, and that's 17%. So, the ABV, I think, or 18, I can't remember. I think it's 17. But either way, it's a 8.5%. So let me pour this up. I cannot wait to try this. Like Mr. Jordan has just said, he seems to like it and love it. So let's
It was great when I had it.
pour it up. Let me see what it looks like. Then we'll get into the taste next time around. Okay. See if I get this right. You guys can see this. Wouldn't that be nice, wouldn't it? It's annoying how I pour things. Finally, there's no head, which it should be. Well, there's some head, but I don't want it to be overflowing. All right. Now that looks delicious. That smells really good even without smelling it, but I'm going to savor that. Well, I'm going to not drink that yet or smell it yet, but it smells good so far. So that looks delicious. Now we'll get Mr. Bumpy into the mix now. Yes, say about his beer. Sorry about that. I was so
I
excited.
was looking at the can art on this thing, and it brought me back to like the 80s and 90s. It started off with looking at this computer. That's like a Commodore 64.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and then like the hard hat thing, a lot of construction going on, especially in like early 80s and 90s movies and stuff. You'd have like construction workers. I don't know. Big thing. We had a lot of construction going on at my work, so sometimes I have to have a hard hat on. I go into the construction zone, and they don't look like that. That's definitely like an old school construction hat. The clock, the alarm clock.
Awesome, James. Awesome.
Yeah, that's definitely retro. But the dog show type dog getting its haircut.
That's funny. Shit.
The old headphones like that. I worked at back when I was a teenager. I worked at a place called MBNA, and they did the whole thing where we try to sell people credit cards. And I'm sitting there with the headphones set on, and I had no clue about credit cards, and I'm trying to sell credit cards to people, and I had no clue what I was talking about. It was stupid. I stayed there like 2 months, and I was like, you know what, this is not for me.
Well, it's a new job. It was a new job, and you were trying to learn it.
You have to know what the hell you're doing, and when you have no clue what you're talking about, it becomes like a real headache.
It's a kind of pain in the ass.
Yeah, I made zero sales.
Well, you
But I
tried.
did chat with a nice old lady for like a half an hour on the phone. She said I was a very nice young man. And of course, they listen in on your conversations. So they came down and said, "What the hell are you doing? This is it's not a place to have chats." I'm like, I don't know. And I quit.
I don't know.
Anyways,
True.
yeah, it was kind of like looking at it's interesting sometimes how Ken Art can bring you into places, and this one
And bring you back to memories of a job you had years ago.
It was bringing me back to when I was a kid, so that's pretty cool. Who Farted's an interesting company and an interesting brewery. They make good beers too. That's the important thing. So we got aromas on this one. It does have that kind of herbal, spicy nose to it. I get a little bit of like a kind of pineapple, passion fruit vibe to it. And some malt sweetness. Cheers.
Cheers. Please be delicious. That beer looks so tasty, though. Cannot wait for you to enjoy that.
It's a lighter body for a double IPA. Spritzy, very carbonated, slightly drying on the finish. The mouth, the palate, pretty much spot on to what the aromas are. It hits you with this kind of like passion fruit right up front, with kind of like an earthy pineapple, and it finishes with this kind of herbal zesty tone, lingering kind of earthy herbal zesty bitterness. It's not super bitter. I would call it like kind of a moderate to a mild moderate bittering level. Little bit of malt sweetness, get kind of a slight touch of a graininess out of it. Other than that, it's got that kind of sweet bready malt presence. 8% ABV. This definitely hits you like it's a double. It actually, I think, drinks more like it's an 8.5% ABV versus just an 8%. That may just be with the levels of flavor, like how they're pronounced. Yeah, I would go with a medium to a medium light body on this. As I sip on it more, it seems to be a bit more hefty than first presentation. Yeah, that's all I have to say about it. I'm just going to keep drinking and I'll figure out a score for it. But it's not bad. It's not bad.
Awesome. And I'm trying to read this real quick before we go to Mr. Beerman. This what he says. Well, looking at what is it? I can't see that, Bumpy. I'm trying to read that and I can't.
Wow, look at that fancy background you got. Alex, you have definitely come a long way. You are now in the lap of luxury. I'm proud of you. That's from James P. Madonna.
Oh, I appreciate that offer, but it's our buddy Eric that helps me out with that. So he's a saint, though. But yeah, let's continue on with the show and let's get Mr. Beerman up. Okay. Appreciate you. But yeah, thank you, Bumpy, for reading that. I tried to read it, just want to make sure I read it right because I couldn't see it that way. Right.
Yeah, you said it farted, and I actually farted. It was really loud. I'm surprised you guys didn't hear that.
Keep it up, Mr. Beerman. You're a saint.
It smells like
You're not in a canning one.
eggs. Okay. The little onions. All right. Let me take this. So, Breaker Beak. Pelican Brewing Company since 1996. 9% 90 IBUs. Pretty balanced all across the board, in my opinion. Sounds like a winner. It's given to me free, so that's even better. All right. Nice orange, like almost flamey orange kind of color look to it. I don't know. It looks really vibrant. Holy moly. It could be the contrast.
West Coast right here.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What did let's see what I guess it's kind of an orange, orange color, light copper sort of, I guess, or something like that. Light amber. Very, very heavy on the carbonation. Fast rising bubbles on the eye. Looking at it, white, bone white head, sticking really well on the sides. For a 9%, for a heavier beer, it's really holding some nice carbonation, some good head. That's what he said.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can see you can see like shadows through it, but it's for the most part it's more on the level of a chill haze, a heavy chill haze. But on the nosers,
please, yes, nose.
Okay. Orange, pine, grapefruit. The grapefruit rind, though, not the pith. Yeah, kind of straight, like very citrusy, orange and grapefruit with that nice piney kind of just very, very like danky pine.
Okay.
Sticky icky.
Let's go.
Old school all the way. Like
Hell yeah.
something you would like definitely get back in like 2007.
Oh wow, you're talking about when I was graduating school.
Beginning of the 2000s.
Holy crap.
Yeah, very hoppy, very resinous. Big grapefruit though. Big grapefruit, big pine. resin, pine resin sap.
Love it.
Very cool. Here we go.
Cheers.
Yeah,
Please be
man.
delicious. Please
Cheers.
be delicious.
Cheers.
Please.
All right, carbonation's nice. It's like champagne carbonation. Not quite, a little softer. There's you definitely get the like the rind or the like that grapefruit bitterness, that real nice grapefruit bitter finish. Alcohol's a little bit in the back. You do on the 9 here, you do get a little bit of alcohol, but it's not terrible. The body is more of a medium body. Very dry in the finish. Mouthfeel is very zesty, very, very jumpy, very carbonated, like I said. It has a sweetness in the front, but it bitters off big towards the back and dries off. Nice, dry, bitter, grapefruity pine resin. Definitely right up Jordan's alley.
So good.
This is probably what I should have sent you instead of that
I'm
other.
thinking one that tastes just like that. Nick.
Awesome. But no, very refreshing, but strong at the same time. You do get the strength. You do get hints of 9% coming through it. I can feel my body getting warmer, my head getting a little warm. You know, that warming feel.
Wow.
I like that. I did eat something earlier, but I am very hungry still. So if I had had more food, I probably wouldn't be feeling this warm. But boy, this beer is warming. It's a winter warmer for sure.
Nice.
For an IPA. But yeah, let me take one more swig.
That looks delicious, though. I'm happy it's delicious, though. Very happy, though.
It's not old. Yeah, I mean, it's been in our fridge for a month, and it was probably, it had to have been at least 2. It's probably 3 or 4 months old, but it's held its ground pretty well. It's not
What's
at
the
all
ABV? What's the ABV?
9%. So it has
Oh, you're
plenty.
good. You're good.
Yeah, and 90 IBUs too. So there's a lot of IBU acids hop acids to run through it until.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. As long as it's 9-10%. I mean, as long as the freaking hoppiness still stays the same and tastes delicious, that's all that matters. I mean, if it starts being oxidized like the tea, that's the
bitterness is so high that it's going to take a while for this thing to finally show its shit colors.
Good.
So,
we don't want that. Hoping that'll be all gone by that happens, because that sounds delicious.
I meant it's very like it's pinching like hardcore bitter on the side of my tonsils and my cheeks in the back. I can really get that when you clench your tongue to your cheeks, you get that bitter kind of grapefruity, piney resin thing. Yeah, it's really sappy and really dank. But hell yeah, that's all I got. Cheers.
All right.
Cheers.
Let's get Mr. Tanner, and then the Jordan, and then me.
You're pretty flexible when you can get your tongue in your cheeks.
Keep it up.
Thanks.
Wow. Yeah, coming.
All right. Unreal.
Unreal, dude.
Unbelievable.
Ale. Proclamation Ale Company. So yeah, there's nothing about the hops or anything on the can. 115.25. Like I said, it's like a golden color. Still a good amount of effervescence. Very lovely. Lively. Look at it.
That is lively. Looks delicious, actually. Noser.
It's actually got a really nice. It's kind of got like a dank, oniony quality to it, like fiddlehead.
Let's go.
There's some malty sweetness. Mango, a little bit of melon. A little biscuity, bready. Yeah, it's not too complex on the nose, but like I said, it's definitely a little bit more on the dank side. but then you get like that biscuity breadiness. Maybe a little bit of like mango.
Ooh.
Yeah, it smells good. If I were to just nose this, I would think that this would be like more of like maybe like a West Coast, just by the color and the aroma.
Yeah, it looks like a West Coast pale ale.
Yeah.
Let's try it out. Cheers.
Cheers, and please be delicious. Please.
Please be better.
Yeah, bitter too if you like bitter. Yeah, I mean if you like bitter.
Yes.
If you like bitter.
It's got like big cereal grain breadiness to it, but then it's like flowery, floral, citrus.
Okay.
A little bit drying, a slight hop resin. Definitely not as dank as the nose. The nose is like I said, fiddlehead dank, oniony, garlicky.
I like that.
Palate is a little bit more. I guess it's kind of lackluster. It is a pale ale, so you kind of figure it's more of like it kind of tastes like a little bit more of a danker West Coast style IPA, but like with a little bit less viscosity, a little bit more watered down, a little bit more muted flavors. Grapefruit, definitely noticeable grapefruit on the finish. Maybe a little bit of, I would say just like straight orange. I'm just trying to think of like what, as far as citrusy, sometimes you get like mandarin, sometimes you get tangerine, sometimes you get just like a regular orange. I would say this is a little bit more orange, maybe like orange peel, kind of pithy a little bit. Good amount of malty sweetness, but not overpowering. Super crushable, drinkable. These would be really good for like a hot summer day if you want to.
That's what this is too.
Drink something with a little bit more ABV, a little bit more flavor, but you don't want to be putting back these friggin' IPAs that are like 6.5 and
Yeah.
they're filling. This is something that you can take down a whole 6-pack and you want to be super bloated. So I like it so far. It's pretty good. To be completely honest with you, I would still just rather buy the Proclamation IPA, the blue can, over this one. But if you're with your buddies, I mean, you grab a 6-pack of the Proc IPA, you grab a 6-pack of the Proc Pale Ale, and that would be a pretty good 12-pack to just kind of kick back or like bring to a party. That would only run you probably like 21 and change. I mean, plus the tax, probably like 22, something like that for a 12-pack. Did a 6-pack of the Proc IPA, 6-pack of this.
Yeah,
that'd be good. So
not bad at all.
I'll sip on it and come up with a number. Cheers, guys.
All right.
Yeah, cheers,
Mr.
man.
Jordan up next, and then it'll be me. Legendary Jordan. Cheers. Appreciate you, Mr. Tanner.
Cheers.
Cheers,
You
bro.
right, American lager. All right. Getting like lemongrass. Nice toasted bread. Nice malt bill. Very grainy. You could crush a 6-pack of this easily. 4.5%. It's so crushable.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
Getting like cereal grain. Really nice. Balances out. Nice effervescence. The clarity on that is crazy.
That looks beautiful, actually. That looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Gorgeous, actually.
That's pretty good.
I love clear beers, too, sometimes. When I'm not into the hazy set at the moment. I am right now, but I'm just saying.
Cheers.
Cheers. Please be delicious.
Cheers.
You already had it?
Cheers, bro.
You already had it? All right. So you're good. Now it's me now. Holy crap. Where's the time gone? Damn. Yeah, so what Mr. Jordan has claimed that he's had this. So the smell so far looks smelling good, but I didn't smell it so much. It just permeated the room, as I think I can't remember who it was. He's another YouTuber. I can't remember. If I remember, I'll let you know. But yeah, I cannot wait to try it. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. It's 8.5%. I mean, yeah, I know. And I already have I have a 4-pack of this. I'll probably have to get more or maybe order more if I have to. But I didn't have to order because I went to the store and got it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is looking delicious, like a New England IPA, kind of like a dark, but it's not like a bright color. But it's bright on my end. It's not bright on my end, but it's bright on your end when I'm looking at the screen. It looks hazy. It looks like a what's his thing? What's Legendary Rick Jumper says? It looks like a chicken stock. But either way, it doesn't matter. New England IPA, all that good stuff. It's looking delicious, man. It's looking good. So looking creamy. The head stayed a little bit. I mean, literally. I mean, let's get into the smell, man. Cheers. Hold on that. Oh, wow. The hops are exploding. They smell like a sweet, dank grassiness.
So dank. Love it.
That is smell. It's like smelling like fresh cut grass. I love these smells, and I love the sweet of it. And then when I drink it, it's going to be delicious too. I guarantee it. Yeah, this is good. I mean, I'm gonna have to get a couple. I have to get a couple packs of these for the summer. Although, well, when the summer is around, not right away, because I want it to be fresh too. But yeah, this is looking delicious. Smells delicious, man. It's kind of, and then it kind of smells like that onion, garlicky kind of thing when you not just cut fresh grass. But it also smells like when it's like an onion, or when you go outside and you smell like an onion. That could be the reason why I'm smelling that good stuff too, because I have the window open too. Man, that is smell. I mean, I'm pretty sure, although it's not summertime here, it's not summertime where we're at, so all of us. So, but it does remind me of summertime, sitting outside in the warm weather, and it's humid, and you drink a couple of these. Kind of reminds me of that. So let's get into the taste and cheers.
Nice. Cheers, Alex.
Cheers, Alex.
That is tasting just like it smells. That's what I want. I like the hops. I like the real hops. I like that. And I don't think there's adjuncts in this. I think it's hoppiness, and that's it.
No adjuncts in that.
And that's what I want. I want a real beer. Wow. After I swallowed, you could taste that grassiness. That is tasty. The mouthfeel. A little bit of soft feel, juiciness, a little bit of is it creaminess? No. There's a slight creaminess. Slight. But it doesn't matter. That is all good in the palate. That is crushable. That is delicious. I mean, it's not crushable beer, don't get me wrong. It's a 5. It's crushable like. I could say that. But it's not a. I don't think this is a crushable beer. It's 5.8. I mean that to me is still a strong beer. But it's crushable feeling though. It's crushable tasting. As after I had that grassy, sweet deliciousness, you get a little bit of dryness and a slight bitterness. It's perfect. What's that, bud?
Anything.
Yeah, it's very, very. It's not overly dry. It just has a nice bitterness right in the end. Wow, and then it's just a little bit of dryness. But that is really tasty though. I mean, that's why I hunt down these India Pale Ales or these New England IPAs, because they could be creamy, they could be juicy, they could be whatever I feel like having. It's just tastiness. Wow. That is delicious. Hands down, that is delicious. Other half, keep up the good work. Obviously, Finback does great stuff like this too. Again, keep up the good work. Finback, other half, keep up the good work. Although this is not a collab, I'm just saying, don't get confused. Just saying, both these freaking breweries are freaking heaven. New England IPAs, India Pale Ales, they're just heaven no matter what. I think I had an India Pale Ale from Finback. I'm not sure. But either way, definitely New England. So, yeah, this stuff's good. I'm going to continue sipping on this. Might have one more. I might have another can of this. I don't know yet. It's so good. Probably can get another 4-pack in the next couple days. Oh, this stuff's good if I can find it. If they still have it when I go back. But it's good. I'm going on with a broken record. All I'm saying is get this. I don't care if you order it. Mr. Tanner, same thing. If you can order from Tavor, if you don't get other half there, I think you can where you're at. So if you can't order it, just get it done. Like the cable guy says, get her done. So and actually there's a get it done cream ale too, but I've never tried that beer. I've never seen that. And that's from the cable guy. But yeah, that's it for me. It's a broken record to me at this point. Try to get it. That's all I gotta say. And I'll continue on with this, and we'll see what rating it is next time around. So let's get Mr. Bumpy up in running here, and we'll go from there.
Yeah. So I don't know. The one problem I have with this beer is it just become like, I don't know, it gets tiresome on the palate a little bit. Kind of start to notice a little bit of a sweetness to it that just kind of keeps hitting, and it makes it harder to want to drink it. But overall, no real big qualms. I would just land this one like kind of like low range, very good.
Okay.
It's 5 o'clock somehow.
Yeah, it sure is.
Oh, excuse me.
That's all I really have to say about it. Cheers.
What's up there, Bart?
Cheers.
What's up there, Bart? What's up, my friend? Hope to see you well, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Hope to see you soon again, and surprise me at a brewery sometime.
It's Bart. Bart.
Yeah, Bart. Yeah, let's say Bart.
You said fart.
Yeah, so appreciate you. And now we can get to Mr.
Who farted? Bart.
Beer Man and then Tanner.
I really did. Not to say anything bad towards Bart's name. I just thought you said fart.
No. I thought I was saying Bart.
Hey, how you doing, Bart?
Yeah. Keep it up, Beer Man. I love you. You're safe.
I'm just kidding, Bart.
I know you're having fun. I love you, Beer Man.
All right. So, all right, getting a little buzzed.
You're just being you,
My
Beer
son
Man.
is really kicking me over a bit. So, good. Yeah, really like the traditional Westy kind of approach to this old school kind of just danky, rich.
You all have a good
piney resin. Oh fuck! My friend Jason's in the house. What's up?
Hey, Jason, nice to see you, my brother. Welcome to
What's
the.
up, bud?
What's up, bud?
bro?
Hope to meet you someday, Jason.
Good to see you, bro. Hell yeah, dude.
You're on the Beer Man neck of the woods, huh? Good.
Yeah, I grew up with this guy. Well, went to high school with him and shit.
Well, Jason, if you ever want to join the panel, let Beer
Yeah,
Man know.
he came up here to visit me one time. That was fun.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Welcome to the show, Jason, brother. Go ahead, Beer Man.
this is a good beer. It's a good beer. It's a good traditional, strong Westy. I would say strong traditional Westy. Before they started getting into the tropicals and the hazies and all that stuff.
Never understood why it's tropical and Westy.
Does have some heat, does have some resin, the grapefruit, the pine, the Just that nice. I wouldn't say it's super dank, because when I say dank, I'm thinking like cannabis, onions, garlic. Kind of that earthier kind of thing. This is more like resiny, like piney, just sappy. I guess you could say dank to some degree on that. But with that grapefruit thing and just very citrusy, a little bit of oranges tweaking in there a little bit. But man, a real good beer. Nice color to it, great heads, keeping nice head retention all the way through. It's not really leaving a lot of lacing though, but it is a 9%, so I'll give it that much. Yeah, so I'd probably give this like a 90 out of 100. Probably in that like mid-range, very good, or like lower range, very good, maybe actually. So not good, but very good, definitely. Cheers.
Well, you said very good. That's a little bit in the 90s or something like that. So that's
Yeah, we'll give it a 90. I'll do 90. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get Mr. Tanner up. And then it'll be if Mr. Oh, he's back. He's back in action. Awesome.
Okay. All right. So for the Proc Pale, I feel like it's a solid beer. I feel like they're kind of trying to compete with the Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, especially the price range. Same price range. I do feel like the Proc Pale Ale is a little bit less malty sweet. You get a little bit more of the hop flavor.
Nice.
So I feel like as far as either or, I'd probably have this over the Sierra Nevada.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, it just doesn't have that intense malty sweetness that sometimes I'm a little bit thrown off by. But also, if I can pay the same price for this as I can the Proc IPA, chances are 9 out of 10 times I'm going to buy the Proc IPA.
Nice.
So, yeah, it's a solid beer. I would say it's probably like in the B plus range, like 88 out of 100.
Okay.
So I could see myself possibly going back to it one day. But as far as like, because I've actually been drinking a good amount of that Proc IPA because of the price and the
Nice.
ABV and just like the flavor and the drinkability. But yeah, I wouldn't change up and drink this over that one. This one is a little bit more watery. It's a little bit less flavor.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you wanted to jump up from like Coors, Miller, and all that stuff, I mean, this definitely has a lot more flavor than those beers,
I hope so.
but still very watery. But yeah, not bad. What did I say? 88 out of 100. So, cheers.
awesome.
Cheers.
Good
Appreciate
stuff.
you, Tanner. Don't ever forget it. You're a saint. And one day you'll realize I'll be 80 by then. All right, let's
Maybe.
give it up, Tanner. You get that noogie next couple weeks.
All right.
I'll give you a hug too, but you'll get that noogie. All right, so good there, Jordan. Oh man, I love having fun with Tanner.
I give this one a 88.
Nice.
It could be a little bit more clean. Other than that, I'm digging it.
Hell yeah.
Um,
Hey, D.
Right on.
All right.
Cheers, dude.
Well, it's good to me, and Jordan knows everything, just like Tanner and Bumpy and everybody knows everything about me when it comes to this stuff. I'm very happy that my peeps know my style. New England IPAs, sometimes West Coast IPAs, but
Always West.
definitely New England IPAs, definitely India Pale Ales if they're like this, and whatever I love to enjoy, stouts. So, guys do know my taste, and I try to know you guys' taste too. This is very, very delicious. Now, as I was drinking it, I kind of taste that earthy feel too, that dirt stuff like
Ooh.
that
Ooh.
earthy feel, not dirt like
Mm.
disgusting, but I'm talking about like earth. You know, you're tasting that, you're
Yeah.
tasting the grassiness, you're tasting the hoppiness, and it's a full of flavor. I hate repeating myself, but it's full of flavor. And yes, there's going to be a couple of times that I'm going to be stumped. You know, I'm trying to, not with these beers, but I'm saying in the, other beers.
Mhm.
Oh, that's why Bumpy has to ask me, oh, what do you taste? Yes, now I'm tasting that. So I'm trying to learn as best I can, even though I've been doing this YouTube thing for roughly almost 8 years, almost 8-9 years when it comes to being with my peeps. But my own channel, I've been doing for the past 5 or 6 years. So yeah, I'm learning no matter what, even though I could be stumped a lot of times. I try to know as best I can. So is that I haven't drank a sip in a little bit until now. Taste that grassiness, taste that juiciness. It's just the perfect beer. I would like to give it 100, but I'm trying to learn to say, slow your roll, Alex, the beer master. It is heaven. It is delicious, but I could surely give it a 90 or 95. At least give it a little bit of room. But it's just I know it's worth 100.
Excuse me.
You're excused, Mr. Tanner. You're excused, my brother. It is worth 100, but I'm gonna give it just for now, for this beer. I'm gonna give it a little room, and I'm gonna give it a 95. I don't get me wrong. My brain is wanting 100. Okay, but it also wants a 95 too. It's battering it. It's battling it out in my brain. Like, you're popping it out. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
So I've never had that. I mean, I've had that problem, but normally I just go, okay, it's 100 and that's it. But then that's like not really what it is. I mean, it is, but I want to.
Oh, it's upper very good. If it's very good to you, then that's all that matters.
I mean, Mr. Jordan, he knows it all too, beer man. You won't know it all in your own way.
I listen to a lot of podcasts to learn about beer too.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Mr. Jordan?
I listen to a lot of podcasts to learn about different kinds of beer.
That's good, though. It's good, buddy,
Always good
because
to
you're
learn
safe
stuff.
too.
Yeah.
And you have this beer, you've had this beer, and that's why I want you to do the podcast, because right if it's on my channel or Beer Man's channel or Bumpy's channel or any of our peeps channels, Tanner, please learn, because guess what?
Little Bo Peep.
You could tell me about these beers and say, oh yeah, this is a good beer. Well, it's a good beer. So a 95 it is. I'm going to shut up now. Try to get it while you can. Well, I mean, you can anytime, I guess. Try to get this. It's delicious. Thank you very much, peeps. And we're going to get to the next phase of the show. So we're going to get to Mr. Bumpy, and we're going to do some shout-outs, I believe. Cheers.
All right.
Let's get Mr. Bumpy up.
Something I'm never prepared for.
I know, that's okay. Don't have a heart attack on it. Don't just think what you think, and then that's it. You don't have to stretch yourself out. If you think of something that you already did, doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. All right, Bumpy.
Yes, this room would be perfect for a dartboard.
Hell yeah.
Perfect.
Again, I might
Mine
drink
would
one
be,
more.
the dartboard would be dead center right here. So good.
Right.
On my channel, I get my 3 beer reviews I put out a week. Put them out on Wednesdays, Fridays, Sundays, and then I have frozen pizza reviews I put out on Tuesdays. All my videos drop at 11 a.m. Eastern. I like to shout out Stoneyard Vineyards, home brewing, home cooking. Does some cooking, grilling, whatever, smoking sometimes out on his old green egg that he has.
Nice.
He also has a
Yeah, you know.
garden going, and then some hops as well that he grows.
Nice.
So it's good channel for like kind of doing stuff yourself, making your own products to eat, drink, whatever. He does wine also. So yeah, the Stoneyard Vineyards. Give him a look-see. He's been around for a while and an interesting guy. He has some other stuff that he's done too as well. So like prank calling or getting in calls from scammers and just messing around. Those are always fun videos as well.
Well, that sucks. I mean, it should be out. It should be our YouTube people calling them. Hey, what are you brewing today? Or cooking today?
Smoking today. What are we smoking?
Exactly. Let me see what else Mr. Bumpy has.
That's it. I'm done.
All right. I just want to make sure, brother.
Channel.
I just want to make sure, brother, because you had your head down. I want to make sure. All right. So we're going to get Mr. Beer Man, and then the Tanner, and then the Jordan, then me.
Oh, right. It's me again. Hi. Got on my leg.
Beer Man, you're a saint.
Oh, so I'll just shout some people real quick. Couple dudes. Actually, this is a couple. They're not together though, and y'all know them as FLX Beer Reviews.
Yes, those are Dan. Yeah, Dan and Mike.
I need to look at their Zool Beer Company thing, man.
Zool's really good.
I've heard good things
Zool
about them.
awesome.
I've heard of Zool. I don't know if I've had them. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I think I've had them. I don't remember. I have so many freaking beers. Not even funny. Go ahead, Beer Man. I'm sorry.
They also. I'm looking forward to seeing their review on what I sent them of my homebrew. So whenever they get that up, I know they probably have a lot of stuff lined up. But those guys are cool. They're so cool. I love Dan and Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, good dudes. Y'all know them. And then Finru, he wrote me from out of New Zealand. He's a home brewer. Looks like his dog might have unfortunately had some hiccups, but he's back, so that's
okay.
cool.
Thank the Lord. I thought you were saying that would be sad.
I could be wrong. I don't know, but his last thing he did was the Manuka, which is a Manuka. It's something in Zealand, like probably in Australia as well. It's a plant that it's a fruit or something. I think it's it's like a herb or like a plant. Like you use like the greens from it or something. But they put it in a lot of their beers, and this one was in a black ale from Twizzle Brewing Company. So or Twizzle, maybe a home brewer. I don't know. He gets stuff from other home brewers and tries them out. And, but yeah, he's a cool dude. Marty, good dude. As far as my stuff goes, it's a rinse and repeat situation. I said it on my show, so we'll say it again here. Beer and Cheese Tuesday is a normal one next week. So 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock mine. Bring your beer and cheese of choice if you'd like to be up there. Anyone's welcome. It's always me and Bumpy. Bumpy always is there with me, and I appreciate that. But I would love to see other faces come up if you have the time. So yeah, bring up a beer and cheese of choice next week. Next week also is the next day actually is all spun out. My other show at 3 o'clock Pacific, 6 o'clock Eastern. Spin a wheel, you get 3 adjectives, you go find a beer, you come back the next week or whenever you can and you review that beer. Don't show that shit because we all got to guess the ABV.
Hell no!
You win a prize. I'll send you a prize at the end. The winner gets a prize at the end of the month. We tally it all up, and I'll send you something, whether it's my homebrew or a shirt or glassware or some local beers from my area or whatever the fuck you want to get. So
Correct, Mr. Beerman.
It's me though. I don't ask you. I just send it. So you're gonna get whatever the fuck I send. Excuse my French and my profanity.
I curse like a sailor. You're good.
Hey, Beerman, we've been on for a while, so you're good. You're a saint.
All right, I think we all understand vulgar language.
Yes.
We're alcoholics. I know. I
work at a brewery. We curse all the time.
No, I got. So here's some repeated stuff. So AHA, American Home Brewers Association, they have a competition. That's a national homebrewers competition that I have to put it in by the end of April. I've got my Schwartz beer in the cooler, so that's crashing at the moment, which is a black lager, a German lager. Hopefully it turns out good, and I'll get that to them. And then I'm doing a Kolsch for the Kolsch Cup for Homebrew Happy Hour. It's a podcast I like to listen to, and they have it every year. They're out of Texas, so I did it last year, didn't win, but I'm hoping to win this time, so I better get it. I'm brewing that after this, so a week from this Thursday. Tomorrow I'm going to be brewing the Ordinary Bitter. So I'm just trying to get ready. I'm almost ready for that. I'll be starting earlier than I normally do. Let's put it
Well, I
that
hope you win this stuff, Mr. Jordan.
tomorrow. So yeah, look out for my big old live stream. Probably about 5-hour live stream tomorrow.
Who knows? Maybe I'll join you, beer man. I don't know. I haven't joined you in a couple months.
Well, I probably won't let anyone up because I don't do that because it sidetracks me from what I'm trying to, accomplish. So, but I do respect people that do it and hang out with me for a bit. It's always cool. Paul's always there. I like seeing Paul there with me and with Middle Fruit. Middle Fruit's cool as hell. Sharks. All these guys. All you guys are awesome, man.
Legendary Shark. Yes.
So, all right, I'm out of here. Cheers. Much
Cheers.
love.
Don't leave, beer man. Don't leave.
Nope, I'm not out of here just yet. No,
Okay, so let me get Mr. Tan, then the Jordan, and then me.
All right. Shout outs, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, bro.
Shout outs. I'm off next week. So look out for more beer reviews, liquor reviews. I try to brew beer. Try to brew that Fruit Bazooka with the new claw hammer set.
Good.
So look out for that.
Right.
And yeah, shout outs for other channels. Check out, let's see. Uncensored Whiskey Reviews. Check them out.
Nice.
Good channel.
Okay.
I just uploaded a video 3 hours ago. And then haven't shouted these guys out in a while. Speakeasy Podcast. Check them out as well.
Ooh, you've done that in the past, but you haven't done it in a while, correct, sir?
Yeah. So cheers.
Cheers. All right.
Nice.
And we'll be talking soon enough, Mr. Tanner. Appreciate you. All right, so let's get Mr. Jordan up.
Usually do like 1 to 2 beer reviews a week. I'm gonna be getting some more strain reviews in. I gotta get some more wax. Expect some more live streams. Try to go live more on here. Channels I've been watching. I Smoke New York. They're all tapped into New York legal market and what's going on.
Oh,
It's really
Nice.
interesting to hear what's going on in the local market. First Smoke of the Day. That's a great podcast if you just want to nerd out about weed. Great. And especially if you're wanting to grow giant, it's a great podcast to watch. Yeah.
Cool.
Cheers.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right.
Cheers, bro.
Well, it is me. Damn, time going by having fun. My shout outs, I'll be, obviously doing with some friends around 8 o'clock Friday. Well, not Alex friends on Friday. Come have beer with Alex on Friday. Get it together, as Mr. Tanner says. Get it together, Alex.
Good.
Get it together. Unreal. So yeah, Friday, Alex and friend come have a beer with Alex around 8 o'clock Friday. And then Thursday is Alex and friends around 10 o'clock, 10:30 if I decide to do it. And then Wednesday, that will be, we'll have to see what happens with the Mr. Eric. That is Thomas Mo 75. I may be doing it next week. Don't know. Mr. Eric will let me know. Again, if you see 2 live streams, it'll be me doing both streams on his channel and my channel, which is Alex Beemaster and Thomas Mo 75. but you will not miss a Wildcard Wednesday, regardless if he's hosting or I'm hosting, because it's around 7:30 on both channels or just one channel, which is Thomas Mill 75. So that's how you'll know. But you see it's Eric, it's just him, but I'm there. So regardless, you will not miss it. It's 7:30. And then keep it up. And then Tuesday, I do my beer reviews if I decide to do them. I have to get some more beer. I mean, I got some beer here too, but the thing is, I like to have my Wednesday beers for the Eric show and for the Beer Man show, and then I have my I have a beer that I'm gonna be doing for come have a beer with Alex. Cannot wait to review that. That's a beer that I've been looking at for the past couple months, but I finally trigger and bought it. Is Firestone Walker, I believe it is, and it is a stout or some sort. I cannot wait to check that out.
They do good barrel-aged stouts.
Yes, they're good. They're good, especially. I mean, this one I didn't get as a box. It's just a 4-pack, but I can get boxes. I can get a couple boxes of their bottles, which I may do probably the next couple weeks, because to me, I think they're good. I mean,
Firestone's awesome. They're great.
Yeah, they're good. They're good. Right, if it's the barrel aged stuff or whatever. I mean, I'm always interested in the barrel aged because that's just me. I love my barrel aged.
Yeah, barely.
But stuff's freaking delicious, especially if it tastes just sweet and delicious. I mean,
not overly sweet.
It's not. Yeah, it's not overly sweet, but it has a perfect sweetness. What I like. What's that, bud?
Firestone's always balanced, not too sweet. It's like right in the middle.
Exactly, and if you want more sweetness, you just go to another brewery. That's that simple. I mean, I'm talking about overly sweet, but I like them overly sweet, but I also like them balancedly sweet. So it's all depends. But Firestone Walker, they don't have that. I don't think they just have a nice sweetness. It's not overly balanced. I mean, it's not overly sweet. It's just balanced, which is good. So yeah, and then Monday, just Alex and friends. If I do it around 8:00. So, I mean, I've been doing the Monday stuff. I didn't do this past Monday, but I have been doing the Monday stuff for the past couple weeks. So I might get back into it eventually again. I'm enjoying that again. So, yeah. And then I do my members only stuff, Mr. Tanner. I mean, again, maybe next weekend or next couple weeks. Again, I got to talk to Mr. Tanner. We may be doing some smoke. I have some what's it called? Some two bottles of barbecue sauce that's kind of hot, sweet. So we'll probably do that as a members only thing, and other things that Mr. Tanner wants to do, right? If it's beer related or something like that. Something that I don't do on my channel, but most of the stuff I do on my channel, but we'll figure it out, me and the Mr. Tanner, and we'll bury it for sure. So stay tuned for that, for those kind of shows or live streams, right? If it's members only. Probably I'll do videos on if it's members only. We'll see. We'll see if the Mr. Tanner conferences on that. I cannot wait to do that though. Either way, so stay tuned for that. I'm looking forward to it. I just tell you what it is, but then again, you won't know until you become a member. So when it comes to that stuff, so yeah, that's it for me. Check out Rick Joplin, check out the peeps that have a YouTube channel. And me, I'm going to continue drinking this beer off air, probably with you guys. And we can get back to normal, whatever normal is.
What is normal? There's no normal anymore.
Keep it up. So, again, thank you, chat. Again, I don't know what's going on for WildCard Wednesday for next week, but you'll know. But stay tuned for that. Thank you, Mr. Bumpy. Thank you, Mr. Beerman. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you, Mr. Tanner. And, stay tuned for all that. And hey, I'm gonna drink the rest of this off air, and this will be my last beer. And this is Alex Beermaster. We will see you all on next live stream and next video. This is Alex Beermaster signing out. Cheers,
Keep it real,
everybody, and also Thomas Mill 75 too.
Yeah, don't forget that guy.
Exactly. Cheers, everybody. Let me get to this real quick. Hold on.